It can be really hard to find out what combo you want to main in Fortnite, so today guys, I'm going to show you 35 Fortnite combos you can main in Season 4. These are going to be some of the best combos you ever see, and some of the sweatiest combos as well, so make sure you guys watch all the way through and let me know what combo is your favorite. Also make sure to go down and hit the like and subscribe button, and check out my new channel, more Kyro as well. Let's get straight into it with our first combo, and we have to start off with Gwenpool, and we are pairing this with Widow's Bite. This is obviously part of the Marvel season in Fortnite. Gwenpool is part of the Battle Pass, and you can get this at Tier 1, making it one of the best skins and one of the most available skins we have in the game. Obviously, if you guys are watching this towards the end of Season 4, you probably only have a few more weeks in order to get it, but this is still definitely worth it because all of the edit styles are just so good. Widow's Bite is obviously from the Marvel series as well. This is a little bit rarer because it only features in the store when we have the Black Widow skin, but this is still one of the best collab pickaxes we have ever seen. It just works with this combo so perfectly. We need to move on though guys, and next up we have IG-11, and we're pairing this with the Vibranium Spear. This is one of the cleanest looking combos as well, and this might be a little bit more unusual because we don't really see too many male combos actually being that good in Fortnite. Even though IG-11 isn't necessarily a male skin, this is still a Star Wars skin, so I feel like for this to be quite popular and tryhard at the moment, this is definitely one of the coolest skins we have in the game. I'm a big fan of all of these skins. I think they are so well done. They have definitely done an amazing job with them, and even when I thought we had all of the major Star Wars characters added to the game, they still found a way to add even more. I feel like the only downside for this though is that there aren't really too many pickaxes that are going to fit in with these really well, but the Vibranium Spear actually does a pretty good job and does work well with IG-11. That takes us forward guys to the number 33 position, and we have Caper, and we are pairing this with the Leviathan Axe. Caper is one of the most highly customizable skins we've ever seen in Fortnite, and for that reason I feel like it is the perfect skin for you guys to main. We just don't really see that many people using these super highly customizable skins anymore. I mean, the superhero skins are always going to be popular, but these other ones that we have had in the game for a while just never seem to keep that popularity, and Caper is definitely one of them. The Leviathan Axe is going to be perfect though because there are just so many different edit styles for this, and I feel like that is the best part about this combo. So if you guys do want to save some V-Bucks and just use a skin with a few more choices of what edit styles you end up using, then this is definitely the one for you. The one downside to this though is that it doesn't really have any cell shaded skins, so that takes us forward to the number 32 position, and we have Invincible, and we are pairing this with War Woman's Mace. Invincible is part of the collab from Invincible. This is a cell shaded or an animated skin that we have in Fortnite, and definitely one of the best ones that we have in the game as well. War Woman's Mace was added to the game around the same time. This is from the exact same collab, and even though this pickaxe was really clean, I feel like they could have made this combo a little bit better, and of course this collab a little bit better by including pickaxes that were directly related to the skins. We didn't actually get an official pickaxe design for Invincible, which does make it a little tricky, but I just thought we would use a cell shaded skin and pickaxe together because these items are going to match up really well. This probably won't be as tryhard as some of the other combos we are talking about, and even something like Inferno Skeleton Bolvin and the Harley Hitter are going to be a lot more tryhard. Inferno Skeleton Bolvin is definitely one of the more tryhard male skins we have in the game as well. This is definitely a lot more tryhard than Invincible, but I feel like the really cool thing about this is that we already had a J Bolvin skin added to the game, so it was a real surprise when the second one got added. I feel like they definitely could have added this as an edit style for the original J Bolvin skin so that everyone that bought the one skin would end up with the secondary style, but this just hasn't been the case. This is still really clean though. I do like this a lot. We saw a lot of pros and streamers like Clicks using this a bunch, and I feel like the Harley Hitter is the best pickaxe for this because it fits in with the style of this skin and is quite tryhard as well. Let's move on to an even more underrated male combo guys, and this is Game Night, and we're pairing this with Jack Sparrow's sword. Game Night is from the Balenciaga collab that we have back during Chapter 2. This is one of the most underrated collabs I think we have ever seen in Fortnite. Unchained Ramirez has started to become a little bit more popular again, but the Game Night was a remake of the Black Knight skin, which I thought would end up being really popular, but hardly anyone has been using this. It does look really clean though, and especially when you pair it with something like Jack Sparrow's sword, I feel like this combo is only going to get better and better, and this deserves to be a combo that you guys main today. Obviously though, if you do prefer the female skins in Fortnite, then you might end up wanting to use something like Cozy Chomp arms and the punchline instead. This definitely has been a lot more popular in the past. I feel like this is more suited for the casual players as well. We don't really see too many sweats using this combo, and I just feel like this has been one of the cleanest skins we've seen in a really long time. We actually did get this back during Chapter 2. We got a second edit style a few seasons later, which in my opinion really improved this skin, but the punchline is going to be an amazing pickaxe for this. I feel like it fits in with the casual theme so perfectly, and it's just one of the best pickaxes that we have. Sometimes though, if you guys do want to use this in the more competitive game modes, you might stand out a lot because again, it isn't necessarily known as a tryhard combo. So let's move on to a skin that definitely is, and this is Hannah, and we're pairing this with the Leviathan axe. This is definitely one of the most tryhard combos we're going to be talking about in this video. Hannah is super underrated as well, with no one really maining this, and that is why I feel like it is the perfect combo for you guys to main today. Hannah is quite expensive, coming in at 1,500 V-Bucks, but you basically get 8 different edit styles of this skin for you guys to start using. So instead of it being like one skin, you are pretty much getting 8 different skins. You can take the helmet on or off, you can change the color styles around with this as well, which just make it even better. So I feel like there is so much potential for this in the future, even to get more edit styles than what we already have. Because there are so many styles though, it can be really hard to find the best pickaxe for this, and that is why I feel like the Leviathan axe is a good choice, just because it is so unique. We need to move on guys to one of my personal favorite combos, and this is Black Widow, and we are pairing this with the trusty number 2. I love this a lot. I have always been a big fan of this skin, but we may as well include the original Black Widow and of course the Snowsuit Black Widow skin as well. We do of course now have 2 of these in the game. I feel like the OG Black Widow is the skin that everyone wants to use because of how tryhard and how rare this used to be. Obviously it does feature in the store all the time now, so it probably isn't as rare as it should be, but I still feel like this is such a good skin. Snowsuit Black Widow, in my opinion, does look better. I feel like this is the cleanest skin out of the 2, but again, it just doesn't have the same popularity that the original Black Widow skin has. The trusty number 2 is just the perfect pickaxe for this. It's going to fit in with all of the styles so perfectly, and is something that I feel like you guys need to start using today. Let's move on guys, and next up we have Padme, and we're pairing this with Yoda's cane. This might be the better one out of the 2. Obviously Black Widow is from the Marvel franchise and Padme is from the Star Wars franchise, but this is definitely one of the best Star Wars combos we've ever seen. So many people have been using this season. I feel like it is slowly becoming a little bit more tryhard as well, but there aren't really too many pros or creators actually making this combo. Now that we do finally have some good Star Wars pickaxes as well, like Yoda's cane, I feel like this is definitely going to be the best one for you guys to main today. The design of this is just so incredible. It is one of the coolest looking pickaxes we've seen in a long time, especially for the Star Wars series, but the only downside to this skin again is I feel like they could have added in some more edit styles for it. We then move on guys to the number 25 position, and we have Summon Seeker Eevee, and we are pairing this with the Candy Axe. This is a skin that we haven't really talked about for a long time, and I guess a combo that we haven't talked about for a long time either. This has just been really good. I feel like Summon Seeker Eevee was so underrated just because the edit styles for this weren't really that amazing. They could have made this a lot better by adding in an edit style that takes the jacket off. That would have done amazing things for this skin, and I feel like definitely made it one of the more popular and tried ones we had ever seen, just because this would have looked a lot similar to the original Eevee skin, just with different colors. The Candy Axe fits in with this so well though, and is definitely going to be the best pickaxe for this combo. We then need to move on guys to the number 24 position, and we have Reverie, and we are pairing this with the Star Wand. This is actually added to Fortnite at the start of Chapter 5. Reverie was part of the starter pack bundle, so unfortunately if you guys weren't playing during the very first season of Chapter 5, you will never be able to get this again. This is one of the cleanest starter pack bundle skins we've ever seen though. You can pick these up for around $5, and there is a brand new one introduced every single season. I do like this a lot though. I just feel like the design for this was incredible. Obviously we did get 2 different edit styles, but both edit styles look exactly alike, so it probably wasn't the best way for Fortnite to do this, but I still feel like this bundle was worth buying. The Star Wand fits in with the color theme of this so perfectly, so we just had to include these items together. But that takes us forward though, and next up we need to include Elizabeth Swan, and we are pairing this with the Slasher. I feel like we are including a lot of collab combos in this video, but more often than not, the collab combos seem to be the one that most people are using. This is definitely being really tryhard in Fortnite. I feel like this is also one of the more underrated ones as well, but luckily if you guys didn't buy the limited edition Pirates of the Caribbean mini pass that we had in Fortnite, you will actually be able to buy this again in the future because it does look like it will be added to the item shop. I think this is really good. It is always cool to see these mini battle passes being added every single season. I cannot wait to see which one we get for season 4, but I just feel like Elizabeth Swan was so well executed and all of the edit styles do look really clean. Let's move on to a combo that we have never talked about on the channel before, guys, and this is going to be Fireworks Team Leader, and we are pairing this with the Studded Axe. I feel like around July the 4th, I actually saw a lot of people using this. It is definitely one of the coolest looking skins we have ever seen in Fortnite. The edit styles for this as well just improve this so much, and I cannot wait to see more people using it in the future. We do have a lot of these team leader skins now in the game, so I guess if you don't own the Fireworks Team Leader, you could always swap this out for one of the other team leader skins that we do have in Fortnite, and that is still going to look really clean. Personally though, I just feel like the Fireworks Team Leader has been so underrated, and no one is obviously maining this, so we just had to include it, and you can always pair this with something like the Slasher as well, just to make it even better. Let's move back to a combo that has definitely been a lot more popular in the history of Fortnite, and this is Midas, and we're pairing this with the Vault Guardian. Midas is going to be one of the best all-time skins that we have in Fortnite. This was first added back during Chapter 2, Season 2 as part of the Battle Pass. I mean, it was so incredible when it first got added. It is one of the best Battle Pass skins we are ever going to see, and that probably won't be changing anytime in the future. The only downside to this is just because it has been in the game for such a long time, it is going to start dropping off. That again is probably the downside to a lot of these older skins, but Midas has sort of dropped off for a while now that I feel like it could very easily become one of the more popular skins that we see in the game, and it probably wouldn't surprise me that much. I am a big fan of this though. I love this skin so much. It was actually one of the first skins that I ever mained in Fortnite, and obviously you can always swap this out for all of the Midas edit styles that we do now have in the game, and that is just going to make it even better. But if you guys do want something a little bit more unique that is also one of the more recent ones, then I feel like the Polo Prodigy and the Assaultron Blade might be better for you. We already talked about Game Night in this video, but Polo Prodigy was added with another clothing collab, and this was with Ralph Lauren. This is one of the more underrated and probably unexpected clothing collabs that we had in Fortnite. No one really thought this was ever going to come to the game, but the Game Night was a remake of the Black Knights, so the Polo Prodigy was a remake of the Renegade Raider. They basically remade two of the most popular skins we have ever seen in Fortnite and made them even better. They did such a good job with this skin. It sort of wasn't really that popular when it first got added. It was really only a few seasons later that a bunch of people started to use it, but now that it has been in the game for a while, I feel like it is one of the best skins we've seen for a really long time, and it is slowly becoming more and more tryhard as well. The Assaultron Blade fits in with this so perfectly, so we just had to include these items together. But that takes us forward to another collab combo, guys, and we have John Wick, and we are pairing this with the Butterfly Knives. I am a big fan of the John Wick skin. I feel like it is one of the cleanest looking male skins that we have in Fortnite, and obviously since the Chapter 1 Season 3 Battle Pass was the first ever one that I bought, I have sort of a soft spot for the John Wick, or I guess the Reaper skins. I love John Wick though. I feel like it is one of the cleanest skins we are ever going to see in the game. It has just been so good for such a long time. There are definitely some other male skins that are starting to overtake this though, but if this does ever get added back to the store in the future, I highly recommend you guys pick this up. Let's move forward, guys, to the number 18 position, and we have Unchained Ramirez, and we are pairing this with the Gold Crow. Unchained Ramirez is again part of the Balenciaga collab that we had in Fortnite, but this has already started to gain a lot of popularity in Season 4. This is one of the coolest skins. It does have the same customizable styles as Midas, where the more eliminations you get, the more golden this actually becomes. This is such a cool feature. It is something that no other skin really does in Fortnite. There are probably only 3 or 4 now in the game that actually do this, which I think is really clean. I cannot wait to see more people using skins like this as well, but the major problem is they just don't feature in the store that often. I'm still a big fan of this though. I love the way this skin looks, and the Gold Crow is going to be perfect for this. We may as well use a very OG combo for our next one though, and this is going to be the Mogul Masters, and we are pairing this with the Vibro Axe. When I say OG, I really do mean OG, because these were added during Chapter 1 Season 2. This was before we even had edit styles added to Fortnite, so you did have to buy each style for 1,500 V-Bucks. Even though that is ridiculously expensive, I still feel like this is so sick. We have so many amazing people still using these combos in the game today as well, which does make make it even better. I cannot wait to see if these do become more popular in the future, or even get some more edit styles, but I feel like those would help it out so much, and probably won't be happening anytime soon. Because there are just so many different styles of this, though, you do want to use a pickaxe that is going to fit in with every single one, and the vibro axe is going to be perfect for that. But let's move on, guys, to a skin that has been added to the game a lot more recently, and this is Doom, and we're pairing this with the Ebon Heart Battle Axe. Doom is actually part of the secret Battle Pass skin collab this season. Obviously, the entire season is Marvel, so we just had to include at least a few Marvel items in this video, but for some reason, Doom was chosen to be the secret Battle Pass skin, and we knew this pretty much from day one. I feel like Fortnite was a lot more exciting when we didn't know what the secret skin was, but regardless, this is one of the coolest ones we've seen for a really long time. Both edit styles for this look incredible, and the Ebon Heart Battle Axe is going to be the perfect pickaxe for each style as well, just making this even better. You could always use the Doom blade, but I just feel like it is more exciting to use some of the other styles and pickaxes that we have, and that is why I feel like the Ebon Heart Battle Axe might be really good for you. Let's move forward, guys, to the number 15 position, and we have Medley, and we are pairing this with the Sandy Shoveler. Medley has been one of the more underrated skins that we have in Fortnite, and I feel like this has so much potential to be one of the most tried skins we have ever seen. I feel like what is really cool about this as well is that we are slowly starting to see some pros and streamers realize how good this actually is. We also have Clicks and Somerset using it as well, which are some of the most followed and watched pros in the world today. So whenever they start using skins and items, they do generally end up becoming quite popular. So I feel like as soon as Medley does get added back to the item shop more often, we will see a lot more people using this. It does have 4 different styles as well, and you can pick this skin up for only 1,200 V-Bucks. So you do want to use a pickaxe that is going to fit in with every single style, and the Sandy Shoveler is going to be perfect for that. If you guys do want to use a little bit more of a tryhard combo, then I feel like Loveless and Jack Sparrow's sword might be better for you. Loveless is the female edit style of the wildcard skin. This is actually added with a Fortnite crew bundle though, which does mean that it probably won't get the popularity that it deserves, because these crew bundles never seem to return to the store. This was also available back during Chapter 3, so you definitely have owned this skin for a while if you do have it, and probably just don't use it that often. I still love this though. I feel like Fortnite could make this even better if we did get more styles for it. If it was part of the Fortnite crew bundle now, then we would get about 6 different edit styles for this skin, but unfortunately we just have the one, which is really disappointing. Jack Sparrow's sword I feel like is going to fit in with this really well. It looks like a pickaxe that Loveless would actually use, so that is going to be absolutely perfect. If you guys do want to use a combo that is available today, then I feel like Shuri and the Harley Hitter is going to be a lot better. Shuri is one of the coolest skins we've seen from a battle pass. This is the tier 100 skin though, so you guys are going to have to grind a lot in order to get this. It is one of the coolest battle pass skins we've seen in a long time though, and the super edit styles just improve this so much. It might be a little bit weird considering we are using a Marvel skin with a DC pickaxe, but I just feel like we had to include these items together because of how good they actually look. I'm a big fan of this. I've always loved the Harley Hitter, and I feel like the DC series is so underrated in the game today. I mean, sure, it might not be that popular at the moment because it is the tier 100 skin, but I feel like you guys definitely need to start using this today, and no one else is maining it, which just makes this even better. If you guys do want to stand out as much as possible in your lobbies though, then I feel like ISO and the Spectral Axe might be the best skin and combo for you. This is going to be one of the brightest combos we have in the game. It is going to make you guys stand out so much because of how bright and colorful this actually is. Fortnite could definitely improve this as well by adding in some different patterns for this skin. I feel like that is something they haven't really explored just yet with any of the other skins that we have in Fortnite, so I cannot wait to see if they do something like this with this skin. We have already seen some of the world's best players like Melabuka starting to use it. I feel like that is only going to help this skin's reputation in the future and also make it a lot more popular. I just feel like this is being let down by the fact that it never really features in the store that often. The Spectral Axe is going to be perfect for this. It fits in with that sort of rainbow theme of this skin as well, but we need to move on, guys, to a combo that is even more underrated and definitely a combo that you guys need to main today, and this is Domino, and we are pairing this with the Studded Axe. I've always been a big fan of Domino. I love this skin so much. I just feel like this is one of the most underrated skins in the history of the game. Because it is part of the Marvel franchise, there is so much expectation for this skin to be good and popular, but Domino hasn't really featured in any of the movies or TV shows, and that is why it is so so underrated today. If you guys do want to spend a little bit more money though to get some items in Fortnite that are very, very good, then I feel like the Agency Renegades bundle and the Vault Guardian might be a better choice. This is so good. This is one of my favorite all-time items that we have in Fortnite. The bundles are so underrated. We just never really see them being that popular, and I feel like that is because these are quite expensive. I do like this a lot though. I feel like Fortnite did an amazing job with this. I cannot wait to see if they do continue to add more bundles to the game in the future. I mean, this is really the only downside for this, is that we just haven't seen that many people using bundles, and if you are going to buy any bundles in Fortnite, then this is the one that you need to buy. You can pick this up for around $30, but they basically remade two of the best skins we have ever seen, including Zadie and Siren in this bundle, with two brand new edit styles each, which just made them even better. The Vault Guardian is going to fit in with every single style of these skins as well, just making it one of the best items that you can pair with these skins. But that takes us to the number 9 position, guys, and we have Chani, and we are pairing this with the Icebreaker. Chani is going to be one of the best skins and combos for you to main today. I have always been a big fan of this. I knew when it first got added to the game that it would end up becoming quite popular and tryhard, but unfortunately for whatever reason, most people seem to forget this even exists. I love this a lot. I feel like it is going to be one of the best combos that we ever see in Fortnite, and unfortunately Fortnite just sort of neglected this by not adding any more styles for this when we had the second June movie released. The Icebreaker though is just a no-brainer for this combo. It is going to be one of the best pickaxes that we ever see, and it's going to work with every single skin regardless of if it is tryhard or not, so we just had to include these items together. That takes us forward, guys, to the number 8 position, and we have Weapon X, and we are pairing this with Catwoman's Grappling Claw. Now this might not be as tryhard as some of the other combos that we are talking about, but I just feel like this is one of those combos that we had to include in this video because it is perfect for you guys to main. Weapon X is definitely one of the more unique skins we are ever going to see in Fortnite. I feel like what is so unique about it is that even though this is part of the Marvel franchise, it hasn't really featured in any movies or TV shows, and it's sort of an unknown Marvel skin, even though it is based on the Wolverine, which is one of the most iconic and famous characters of all time. I feel like we just had to include it because this has so much potential moving forward. Even though it is a male skin, and usually people do prefer to use the female skins in the game, I just feel like this is such a well-designed male skin and does have a lot of potential to be tryhard in the future. Catwoman's Grappling Claw works in with this so well, but there are definitely some other combos that are going to be better than this, and one of them has to be Glitch, and we're pairing this with the Leviathan Axe. This is going to be perfect for you guys to main, especially if you are a tryhard player. Glitch just has so many different ways that you can customize it, so it does make you guys stand out so much more. What is really unique about this, and sets it apart from every other highly customizable skin that we have in Fortnite, is the fact that this is actually getting more and more edit styles with the more wraps that you have in your locker. So it isn't just necessarily limited to a few different colors or styles. This actually changes around with as many different wraps that you have. So if you guys do buy the Battle Pass every single season, basically this is just going to have an infinite number of edit styles. That is so sick. I think that is the best part about this, but there are some other combos that we need to mention, like the superhero skins and the Axe of Champions 2.0. This has to be a lot more tryhard, and probably one of the most tryhard combos we are ever going to talk about. It is just so insane how good this has been for such a long time. I mean, it is going to be a long time before we see a skin being as tryhard as this. This has just been so good, and even though it is quite expensive for 1,800 V-Bucks, it is definitely worth buying. Now that we do have the Axe of Champions 2.0 in the game as well, I feel like this just makes it even better. I mean, I cannot believe they finally added the sweatiest pickaxe of all time to Fortnite, but they did such a good job with this, and we just had to include it in this video. If you guys do want to use a much newer combo though, then we need to mention Black Cat, and we're pairing this with the Vision Pickaxe. Black Cat is one of the newer skins added to the game. This is actually really hyped up as well. So many people were finally excited to get this added to Fortnite. It was leaked right at the start of the season, and we did have to wait a few weeks in order to get it. But now that it is here, it does not disappoint at all. This is one of my favorite skins already. I feel like this has so much potential moving forward as well, and could easily become one of the most tried skins that we do ever see. It can be a little tricky to find a pickaxe that is going to work in with this as well, but honestly, I feel like the Vision does a really good job. That takes us forward, guys, to the number 4 position, and we just have to talk about Champion Kuno, and we're pairing this with the Axe of Champions 2.0. Champion Kuno is the latest addition to the FNCS skins that we have in Fortnite. Fortnite. These are some of the coolest looking skins that we have in the game. I feel like they always do an amazing job with these, and Champion Kuno is by far one of my favorites. This looks so incredible. There are definitely some other skins that will be added to the game in the future as part of the FNCS franchise, but for right now I feel like this season alone they gave us some of the best skins we have ever seen. We obviously had to pair it with the Axe of Champions 2.0 as well. That is just going to make this combo as tryhard as possible. But let's move on, guys, to the number 3 position, and we have Catwoman, and we are pairing this with the Vision Pickaxe. Catwoman is by far the best DC skin we are ever going to see. It is actually kind of surprising how tryhard this has become almost out of nowhere as well. This was already in the game for a really long time, but for whatever reason this finally started to become tryhard at the start of Chapter 5. I'm so glad this is in the game though. This is one of the coolest looking skins that we have, especially from the DC franchise. I feel like there are a lot of DC skins that never really get the popularity that they deserve, but Catwoman is finally starting to show a lot of the other Fortnite players that the DC series is actually pretty good. A few more edit styles definitely would have helped this a lot more though, but we need to move on to the Adidas skins, and we're pairing this with the Icebreaker. This is definitely going to be perfect for you guys to main today. We don't really see too many people using the Adidas skins or even maining them either, but I love them so much. I feel like these are some of the best highly customizable skins we've seen in a really long time, and I cannot wait to see if they do add more edit styles for this in the future. They could easily add in brand new styles, different colorways, and of course different helmets that you can actually wear on these instead of introducing a bunch of brand new skins. We're just gonna have to wait and see though. This pickaxe is obviously going to be simplistic enough to work in with every single style, which does make it even better, but it isn't good enough to be the best combo in the game for you guys to main, because that has to be Emma Frost, and we are pairing this with the studded axe. There is no doubt this is the best combo for you guys to make today. I feel like it is the best skin from this season's battle pass that no one has been using. It is just so clean. I cannot believe how good this is. We do also have all of these super styles for this now added to Fortnite, which does make it even better. This is just one of the more surprising skins and combos, because I cannot believe people aren't maining this skin just yet. But there you guys go. That is my entire video talking about 35 Fortnite combos you need to main. Make sure to let me know which combo is your favorite, and I'll see you guys next time.